I think disappointed is the feeling right now. Had a great opportunity at home to kind of take control of things, and we just weren't ruthless enough. I thought back half of the team played extremely well in difficult conditions, and front half guys just were off, and we missed an opportunity. And I thought we should have started faster with the win, and it took us way too long to get in the game, and that may have cost us.
Obviously frustrated with this one. What do you take out of a game like this? Is there something you can take moving forward that you can use maybe later on when we'll talk about MAC tournaments, NCAA tournaments, things like that?
Yeah, mentality and toughness matters. Talent is the least, one that you need to win a championship. You got to be tough, you got to deal with conditions, and you got to show up to play. I think consistently, today a group of 11 out there just didn't have enough guys. Front half I thought we lost too many battles and key moments, and limit them to I think one corner and very few shots and very few entrances in our box, and to just not, punish them I think is really tough to swallow. And back half again outstanding. They've been carrying us the last couple games. Back half and true center mids.
Question for Johnny here. Obviously they've got a strong defense with a lot of this because they pack it in. How frustrating is it to play a team like this where there's not going to be many opportunities, especially on frame, and just how do you deal with a game like this where you probably should have won but came up a little bit short?
I mean, like Coach said, I think it just wasn't, and we weren't intense enough in the front half. I think that just comes down to our attitude and mentality coming into the game. And when they put so many guys in the back, I think we still created opportunities. We just weren't ruthless enough. We didn't have that killer instinct tonight, and we let our teammates down.
Ryan, for you. Jonas, that's right. I said Jonas. I said Ryan, I meant Jonas. For you, weather conditions like this, right, where it's nasty and the wind obviously plays a factor. Does your gameplay change, or do you have to kind of try to play through it?
I wouldn't say that our game plan changed at all. We always trying to play intense, trying to press. But yeah, obviously second half was a little harder to play against the wind. It's not easy because sometimes you may have to kick the ball because BG is a high pressing team, and then because of the wind it comes right back on you. That's not always easy, but I still think we dealt well with it. So created some opportunities. Yeah.
This one's obviously going to probably come down to Western Michigan at the end there. How do you make sure you don't get ahead of yourself and start looking at that game?
Yeah, I mean we're trying to play for a top 16 seed, and we've done some really good things this year, and we're trying to get a bye in that first round and a home game, and and if by some reason something happens in that tournament final, we want to give ourselves an at-large chance. If you ever have weather like this, then sometimes the final can be unpredictable. So look, we got to realize we still have some other opportunities out there along with conference, but it's going to take full 90 minutes, and guys are going to have to really buckle down and when we need to have killer instinct, we've got to show it.
Last question here for you, obviously. Looking at the film, how much will you break this one down? Because obviously you come in, the leading school in scoring in the nation, and they shut you down. Will you break this one down a lot, or is this one you kind of look at once and throw away?
I think what you look at here is we had a lot of good things. So guys not recognizing movements at the right time, and then maybe where they were soft, right? Instead of a flick on, could they held the ball up and brought teammates into the game, or was there another passing option than the one they tried? Like help them see the bigger picture, help them see a little bit more of what our collective play's about, because we're obviously just off, and sometimes it's the execution of the skill, and sometimes it's the mentality to help you execute. And I think there's a little bit of both, and I think we'll be able to see that stuff in film, and hopefully we can get it fixed and get guys back playing to their potential.